this the best running team you guys have faced this year? Certainly the one-two combination.
Statistically, there.
Yeah.
You know, we play against a lot of good teams that can run the football, and you know, that's not to take anything away from Wisconsin. They do a good job running the football, but they'll be misled now. They throw the football off a lot too.
Right.
Do they? I mean, is there anything different about their running game? I mean,
no, they're a zone team. You know, run a little zone, run a little power. You know what you're gonna get. You just got to stop it.
Are they a prototypical Big Ten team? Run between the tackles. They don't try to fool anybody. Just move with power and strength up and through the middle.
No, they can do a good job of shifting and moving, but once they get lined up, they're gonna run the ball downhill, and you got to stop it.
Yeah. So nothing tricky about it.
No, nothing tricky about it. The only thing that'll get you on is try to get your eyes in secondary tied up, and then on big boot plays, you know, double moves, stuff like that. But you know, the runs are traditional runs.
Yeah. How big is depth? I mean, would that be a big factor for you guys on the line?
Well, I hope it's hot. Then we will need depth. But yeah, you know, again, it's tough when you're playing in the trenches for 65, 70 plays. So we're definitely gonna need depth.
Watching that wide receiver number 4, he reminds me a little bit of Riley Cooper when Riley Cooper was at Florida. Is he still the same type of guy, or look, he's a fast guy, he's got very good hands, and he runs pretty good routes. Yeah, he's a good football player. He's a real good football player. You know, the young man was a walk-on and earned his scholarship, and fastest receiver on the team, and he's their go-to guy. He got great hands, and he runs really good routes.
How do you feel about preparation thus far?
I feel really good. You know, I think the guys have been focused. You know, we've had 4 or 5 days in a row where we come out and practice really to get us better on defense, and then you know we do spend a period or 2 on Wisconsin, but we've been mainly focused on us.
What is your feeling on the situation at cornerback with the mob leaving? Have y'all been moving some guys over there, looking at them, or just rolling with Vic and Jimmy?
No, we're definitely going to play with the ones we're playing with now. We'll address that in the off season, but you know. We'll have some people to play for corner for us next season. How
disappointed were you when the mod came to you and said he was going to transfer? I mean, you've obviously been here for 3 years, and looked like he was heading in the right direction. All of a sudden, he decides to transfer.
Well, I think it's more to it than just him transferring. Right. I think there's a family issue that's there, and you know I'll never ever try to come between a man and his family, and because you never know what the situation is. So you know we give Ahmad our blessing, and we wish him well.
Are these guys like Arkansas a little bit, where they run their offense?
You know, again, it's the same system. You look at Arkansas, you look at Wisconsin, they run the same plays. You know, typically the whole staff that is left, with the exception of a couple of coaches that went with him in Arkansas, stayed at Wisconsin. So they didn't change the system. The system been successful for them. And you're talking about a team that's been to, I think, three BCS bowl games.
Yeah, 3 straight bowl
and so they ain't going to change what they've done.
Yeah. Have y'all looked at any of the younger guys at different positions?
Not really. We played with some guys. You know, Bryson has played a little corner this week because we're having the 3 corners in the rotation. But you know, other than that, that's about it.
And what do you think about Victor's comments earlier this week, kind of hedging a little bit on going to the NFL?
Well, I think Victor will make the best decision for him and his family also. Again, I'm not going to get into what the situations are, and I know sometimes a situation requires you to do things that you might not want to really do, but you know, I'm sure Victor will make the right decision.
Now that it's almost over, can you talk a little bit about Jadavion's season? I guess draft analyst the other day said he's the most schemed against defensive player he had seen in years. And
you know, I think I was on the radio this morning and I made the comment, when you got the respect of your coaches and they vote you first team All-American and you don't have the stats to go along with that, that says a lot about what people have done against you. And they definitely schemed against him. They ran away from him. I think there was a stat early in the season. We had 66 running plays against us by the 3rd ball game, and 52 of them had went away from him. So, you know, I think he played really well. I think he played as well as he did his sophomore year. You know, if you take the play out in the bowl game, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Abu, I know he did. Abu, you know, we need some help. We need some help at the end. We need some help at a lot of positions. But you know, signing Abu as a defensive tackle in this stage of the game, and he has 3 years to play, which is good. So 3 to play 2. So you know, it's not like he just have to play when he come in. But we fully expect him to be ready to play.
What was so attractive about him?
He's big, physical, athletic, and you know, having the potential to lose a guy like Kelsey Quad inside, you know, we need the depth, and so we hopefully that he'll step in and you know, compete to be a starter here.